So today we're going to be covering the concept of sets and reps. Now, let me paint a picture for you. You will have had a program in the gym before, and sets and reps will have been a part of that. Now, the concept of sets and reps. Sets are a group of repetitions, and repetitions or reps are how many times you actually do the movement. So I'll show you a program in just a second, and I'll actually show you exactly what that means. But we use sets and reps because they actually control how we do our workout. So for example, intensity. We may well go for something super heavy, but not do too many of them. We may go for something a little bit lighter, but do lots and lots and lots of repetitions. Two very different styles of intensity. We can use sets and reps to control the length of our workout. So if we're doing more with longer rest periods in between, then we're going to have a longer workout. If we want to make the workout shorter, we can do a little bit less. It also helps us to progress. So for example, you might have a bracket of 8 to 10 repetitions. That means that if you start out and you can only do 8 reps with a weight, but then after 2 or 3 weeks you can do 10, you're seeing that progress, which means when you go up in weight, you then might come back down to the 8 reps again. I'll show you that again when we look at an actual program. I mean, it helps dictate the results that we actually get. So as a coach, I'm looking to control your sets and reps constantly to dictate the results that we get from that program. So I want to introduce you to Mark. Mark is one of the clients that I'm currently working with, and he is on a 4-day per week program. So I can actually just show you that. And this is actually a direct look into the portal that I use with my clients. So for Mark, he has an upper day, a lower day, an upper definition, and a full body sweat. And you can see how long those workouts take and how many exercises there are. Now, the reason I wanted to choose this upper body sweat session is that we've got supersets and we've got normal sets and reps in here as well. Supersets are a really good way of just adding a little bit more intensity and making workouts a little bit more fast paced. So you see in here, we've got reps, we've got sets, we've got recovery periods, we've got times as well. So there's loads of different examples of how we're actually controlling that. So let's just show you one in its purest. So we're going to look at this barbell bent over row. Now, for example, when I give my clients their workouts to do, I'll put these little training videos in so they see exactly what these movements actually look like. Now, for this exercise, there's 3 sets of 8 to 10. So he will do a bent over row, 3 groups of movements or 3 sets, and each time he'll do 8 to 10. In between sets, he'll take 90 seconds recovery. Now, this bit here is very important because where it says 8 to 10, the question I would normally get is like, well, do I do 8 or do I do 10? Well, ultimately, you try and do 10. If you pick a weight, let's say you pick a 10 kilo barbell and you can get 10 repetitions, and on that last repetition, it's really tough, perfect. If you get to the 8th repetition and you can't do any more, that's even better. Like, we're trying to get you to a point to find your challenge. The last rep should always be really challenging. If it's not, it's time for you to go up in weight. The only caveat to that is technique. So long as your technique is really good, go up in weight. And if you're limited to 8 repetitions, you're in about the right place. Now, what I want to do is walk you through the superset as well, because supersets are actually a really good way of adding a bit of variety and making things a bit faster paced. So on this one, it would be 4 supersets, and a superset is just a group of movements. So you go this movement into this movement into this movement, and then you would take your recovery. Now on this one, it would be dumbbell step up, so 10 reps each side. There's a weight on there as well, so if you can do that, that's great. Incline push-ups, again, it helps to see these. Incline push-ups are effectively push-ups on a box or on a raised platform. And then battle ropes, again, really helps for you to be able to see these so you understand what the guy's doing. So it's these here. And on that one, it's actually a time. So he would do 10 reps each side of his step-ups, 15 to 20 reps on his push-ups. Now on this one, to get 15 or 20 reps, he's going to have to control how hard that movement is. If he only gets 10, the movement's too hard. If he gets 25, the movement's too easy. So you'd raise and lower that box to make sure that the movement's in the right place. And then you do 30 seconds of battle ropes at the end with a 90 seconds rest. These are supersets as well. So he'd do walking lunges and Spanish squats. Again, he'd have a video for that. And then at the end, seated lateral raise, dumbbell front raise. Again, supported by all videos. He's got all his sets and reps in just here. Now, the beauty of having access to an app like this is that it times your recoveries and it gives you little boxes to put in your weight. If you're working from the plans that I'm putting up on Friday, all you need to do is print them out, get writing on a little bit of paper so you know exactly what you've been doing. But anyway, guys, I hope this really helps. Any questions, as always, chuck it in the box below. Otherwise, I will see you for your workout on Friday.